We had this movie all wrong. Okay, for example, when you look at this movie, I know what y'all thinking. Right out back, y'all gonna say, man, that woman was crazy. Was she? What made her crazy? Did the scene of her stabbing the cake make it seem like she was crazy? Was it the scene when she dropped off the cake in front of his girlfriend's house with a knife in it? Was she crazy because she was trying to run him over? What about the scene when he broke up with her, but next morning she was in his house cooking? Was she crazy for that too? If y'all say she was crazy for all these things I just pointed out, you're dead wrong. See, when this movie first came out, America is the one that seen this woman as the villain. But she was not the villain. Martin was the villain. Yeah, I call him by his real name because I forgot his name in this movie. But he was the villain. She was the victim. She was the victim? What you mean? Let me explain. See, Martin was a womanizer. What's a womanizer? A dude who plays with women's minds and play games with them and basically dog them out. That's what he represented. So dude was a straight up villain. He played this woman. He played this woman. He played this woman. Matter of fact, the whole beginning of the movie was about men playing women, dogging them out, making bets on them, who can hit this and who can't. And it was all good when it was in this light. When it was in the light of men playing women. Didn't nobody see nothing wrong with it. It was funny. It was entertaining. Wasn't no big deal. Oh, but when the one woman who was getting played started fighting back, all of a sudden it's a problem. All of a sudden she's crazy. She's cuckoo now. Is I'm promoting violence? No. I'm simply saying, if you go dog a woman out and play with her feelings, don't be surprised if she come back and do the same thing to you. And don't call her crazy when she do it. Because she didn't call you crazy when you did it to her.
Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy.
Did y'all hear that? He called her crazy. Ain't that something? He called her crazy, but you the one playing games. Let's rewind. She was minding her own business, remember? You the one who came and approached her. He the one that approached her. She was minding her own business. And what did she do? She turned him down. And y'all know he managed this club called Chocolate City. So he gave her a VIP card. But she didn't even take it. She didn't even take the card. He threw it in the window. But the next time he seen her, she showed up at his club. But not to see him.
Came to see me.
Came to see the club, not you. Came to see the club, not you.
And then she gets up and walk off. And they sitting there laughing at him because they feel like he got dissed. Then he follows her out the club and looks at her license plate. Bro, what kind of stalking stuff is this, bro? And then the very next day, while she's at work, he shows up. Stalking this woman, bro. Bringing her flowers. Bro, you ain't even know this woman. How you know where she work at? Because you following her, bro. She even called security to throw this dude out, bro. This dude's a stalker. Then the next scene, you know, she do real estate, so she's trying to show somebody the house. Little does she know, that's his friend, and he's in the limo, bro. This dude is a stalker. Like, how many times this woman gotta brush this man off? Now listen to her be straight up with him, just straight up with him.
I run my own business. There's nothing that you can buy for me that I can't buy for myself, so don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
So she let him know right out the gate, I'm not one of these little hookers in the street that you be running around with. I have a successful business. I have my own house. I pay my own bills. I can buy anything I want. Stop playing games with me. Now this hits home right here. Listen to the question that she asks him.
What kind of game are you playing? What kind of game are you playing?
No, I'm not playing no game.
So she asks him, what kind of games you playing, man? And he say, I'm not playing no games. See, this is why she pulling back from him. Because she know if he play games, she go play them too. But it ain't gonna be the type of game that he playing. It's gonna be a game that's deadly. So that's when she put her guard down and she like, okay, he say he ain't playing no games, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him a chance. So I ask you again, who's the real villain here? Look what he's doing. He's spending time with her acting like he wanna be with her. His intentions is to sleep with her and move on about his business. She ain't nothing but a bet. That's all she is a bet to his homeboys that he can have sex with her. Now remember, before this, she was just this nice lady who was minding her own business and about her business and taking care of her business. Wasn't even worried about no man, right? So she ain't crazy, she ain't a psycho, she's just a woman who's minding her own business and about her business, and she ain't looking for love, but if love come her way, she wanted to be real. So he led her to believe that she found love. She let her guard down and she really believed she found someone who would love her for who she is. Now this is where it got real at. He wanted to have sex with her in these woods, right? She wasn't buying it. And he looked at it like, one minute you feeling me, the next minute you ain't. But he don't know, once you cross that line and you want to really be in a relationship with her, it's forever. Forever. Death do you apart type of relationship. That's what she about. Now this is the scene where she messed up at, and he messed up at. This is the scene where she gives her body away to him. Also, she was trying to explain to him why her guard is so high and why she come off as like she hate men or something. But he wouldn't listen because he wanted to have sex.
Accessible to me in my past that you don't know about.
What past is she talking about? She's talking about the past with her husband who she killed for cheating on her with a blonde. See, what he don't realize, when he slept with her, when she actually let him in, to her, it's like they just got married. To him, it ain't nothing but a bet, just like any other woman in the street. But this is not any other woman in the street. This woman is different. You play games with her, she just go play it right back with you. So what's the message? The message is quite clear. Women are not objects or toys you can pick up and put down whenever you feel like it, fellas. There's going to come to a point in time where women are going to refuse to be put down. And it's not going to end on your terms, but it'll end on theirs. But never forget, it's always that one woman a man would drop everything for to be with that one woman. And if a woman can do that to a man, then there's something very, very, very special about that woman. See, what some women fail to realize is that you don't need all these eyelashes and wigs and big butts and big breasts to please a man. Some men not looking for that. Some men just looking for a little bit of chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to talk to. Somebody that'll listen to him. Somebody that have his back. Most women in the generation, all they do is brag about how good their private part is and how good they give a man oral sex and all that. A lot of men don't care about that trash. That can always come. How good you are in the kitchen. Can you cook? Can you cook up a meal to touch a man's soul? Can he depend on you? Can he trust you? Some men just want chemistry. Bro, we had this movie all wrong.
It's a bad habit playing with women's feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? It's women out here that's down for whatever you down for, whatever you ain't gotta try to act like you really love a woman or in trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's corny, you know, that's really being a player. You're playing with women's feelings. You're playing with people's feelings. I've never been a fan of playing with people's feelings. If somebody like me, they like me on their own. They gonna like me or whatever. I'm not gonna pretend like I love them or really wanna be all about them if I'm not. I'm not perfect, but I can honestly say I've never been a player. I never told nobody I like them and wanna be with them when I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just let it fade off. If a woman asks me, you wanna take it to the next level, I'll tell her no. I'll tell her no, let's take your time or let's get to know I'm not sure yet or something like that. But I never said yeah when I didn't mean yeah, you know, because I don't like playing with people's feelings. I believe in I believe in you reap what you sow. And if you're going to keep playing with these women's feelings, some of them, just tell them up front, man, I'm just being friends. I mean, whatever, we can kick it, get to know, but I can't promise you nothing. Tell them that. Don't tell them the other stuff, man, because that's corny. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to play with a woman's feelings and you're not really down for her, like you ain't really into her like that, you're just trying to smash, that's just a waste of time. You don't know what's on people's mind. So I agree with the dude, man. The dude, it was him for being crazy for playing with people's feelings. In that movie, Martin was playing with her feelings. That's true. I agree. It happens every day. I know a guy to this day. I know a guy right now that be playing, act like he really in love. He say whatever he got to say to get that. He say whatever he have to say like the devil to get in them drawers. He say whatever he got to say. He's a compulsive liar to get in those drawers. So, but I've never been like that. I've never been a person that, say anything just to get. But, because it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous, So I guess that's a player. If that's a player, I've never been a player. But on the other end of that story, it is when a man really like you, you ain't got to be a lawyer. You ain't got to be glamorous. You ain't got to have a big jumbo cheeks, butt, none of that. You can be a regular old roundaway girl with no makeup on, plain. You ain't got to have no money. You ain't got to have none of that. You know what I'm saying? You just, a man, if a man gonna like you, he gonna like you. He ain't gotta be. I ain't saying he ain't gonna snoop around and smash something that look better than you, but he ain't gonna leave no girl. I know a lot of women a lot of guys that smash gorgeous women and they come right back to their girl who's like a 4 or 5 and they smashing 10s, but come back to their girl 4 or 5 because they comfortable with their girl. They known their girl for a while or whatever. And they won't leave their girl for nothing. So it's just, you got to remember, man, it's a wild world we live in. Try not to hurt nobody's feelings, man. I would recommend not to hurt nobody's feelings because you reap what you sow. And sometimes that what comes back, you may not want what's going to come back to you. So just take it easy, man. And try to treat people fair, treat people good as you can. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what's going on with these people, man. So take it easy out here, y'all. Be safe, man. I'm Alan Millionaire. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification, bell button. If you want your hand bone to get thick and long for your long stroke on your girlfriend and wife, message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show. I got a new product called Bam and Motor Blessing, and that product can help you get thicker, and it's good for your whole body in many different ways, man. And you got to get it 30% off right now. And message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show and get that product so you can have that long stroke for your wife and get that extra girth and thickness and length up in there. You know what I'm saying? But it's good for the overall body. Message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show right now. Don't forget to do the Pookie and Ray Song Challenge on Google. Don't forget to Google Alan Millionaire Music. Stay prayed up in Jesus' name because none of us are perfect. And it's not about perfection. It's about connection, man. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. Stay prayed up, blessed up. You know what I'm saying? It's a fragile existence we live in, so you got to have God on your side because, God can get you through that extra inch where you're trying to get through. When you need that extra mile, he can make you just make it. He can get you there. Just make it. Just when you thought you wasn't going to make it, he can make that wind blow so you can get that extra mile. You know what I'm saying? But stay prayed up and blessed up, man. I'm Alan Millionaire. God loves you. Jesus loves you. And I love you too. All right? I'll talk to y'all soon. We out.